It seems it's no longer a dream at all. When there is creation, there is the void. And soon, all will find comfort in it, as we have.
Okay, so guys, the hardcore rework trailer is finally here, and honestly, I have been waiting for this moment for so long. So today we are going to sit down and go through the entire trailer together because there is a lot to unpack and I don't want to miss a single detail. So first things first, the Voidcaster is finally here, and like we are actually seeing it in action for the first time, which is insane. And then right after that, we can also see these corpse enemies alongside the Void Reaver. And then right here we can see two Void enemies, which I think we already seen them from teaser before, so that's already really exciting. And also looking at the map itself, it seems like this one only has one entrance, which is actually really interesting from a strategy standpoint. And honestly, just by the overall look and feel of it, I'm also gonna go guess that this is actually a completely new hardcore map rather than a reworked version of an existing one. And also, just like the old hardcore mode, flying enemies are still very much a thing in the reworked hardcore. So make sure you are bringing towers that can detect flying enemies because you are definitely going to need them. And then right behind this flying enemy, you can also see this absolutely massive enemy just lurking in the background. Also, who the hell is this? And okay, I was not expecting to say this, but we literally have Mike Wazowski in TDS right now, and looks like he unfortunately lost both of his arms because they are just literally floating there. And it also looks like he's holding a key in a lock, which is actually really interesting. Like, could this be hinting at something? I don't know, but I feel like there is definitely a deeper reason behind this. And then we also got even more new enemies showing up in the trailer, and this one right here is actually really interesting. So I think this might be some kind of Reaper or maybe even a Necromancer type enemy, I'm not sure. And then we just keep getting more and more gameplay teasers, and then the Juggernaut has been revealed again, and this time we actually get to see its transformation, which looks absolutely insane. And then right after that, we get a glimpse of what looks like another mini boss, and yes, this boss can attack and stun our towers. And then the Void Graver. And honestly, if you've been keeping up with the leaks, then you already know this one was teased a while back, so hopefully this isn't too much of a surprise. But seeing it actually in action in the trailer is a whole different feeling, honestly. We also get a look at a bunch of new massive enemies showing up as well. It looks like these enemies actually have the ability to attack our towers directly, which is honestly a game changer and changes the entire strategy of how you approach this game mode. And you know, thinking about it, Medic might actually be extremely useful here. And then lastly, we got the Void Swordmaster. And honestly, this thing looks absolutely insane. And just based on how it was shown during the gameplay trailer, I'm actually thinking this might be the last boss before the final wave. Like, just the way it was presented and how intimidating it looks, it really gives off that final mini boss kind of vibe, you know. And then we got a scene from the Voidcaster, and honestly, she is finally here after what feels like forever, and it was so worth the wait. Not gonna lie, she actually looks really cool, and the design is giving exactly what it needs to give. And personally, okay, I really hope she eventually gets turned into a tower skin, just like the narrator, and that would be honestly so sick. And then finally, we have the last scene. This is honestly where everyone lost their minds, myself is included. So here we can clearly see the Void Reaver, right? But then out of nowhere, we also see that we are going to be facing the Voidcaster, which means there are actually two final bosses for this game mode. Like, two. I genuinely was not expecting that at all. And yeah, honestly, I think that pretty much covers everything from the trailer. We got everything we needed, and now we just have to sit tight and wait for the release date, which is honestly the hardest part at this point, because after seeing all of that, the wait is gonna feel so much longer now. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about the hardcore rework trailer. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Please make sure to subscribe, and yeah, peace.